right, so playing Illinois, you know Marcus pretty well. What makes him pretty good? Obviously, he's probably a little more featured now than he was 2 weeks ago. Just can you kind of break him down for us?
You know, he's a physical guard, forward, a little bit. He does it all. He gets to his spot. He doesn't let anything, you know, speed him up, and you know he plays under control.
Do you, if you end up on him at times, do you have his playbook?
We're gonna see. I'm looking forward to the matchup, though. It should be a good one. I'm definitely excited and, you know, looking forward to, you know, battling against him again.
This is probably going to be a really physical, really defensive-oriented game.
Yep.
Does this play to your strengths a little bit in that regard?
Oh, for sure.
You guys played that style of game at Maryland to a certain extent.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely want to bring the physicality, you know, bring a level of toughness, because, you know, it's going to be a high-level game tomorrow.
How many screens did you run through at Maryland?
Too many. Too many. Paint didn't want me to run through all those screens. But I feel like they were just everywhere. Everywhere I was trying to defend Young, I mean, they were everywhere I turned my head, they were there. But you know, I got to do a better job at avoiding them.
Going back to facing Marcus, just how cool is it that you two guys both transfer after playing a lot of time together, both at Big Ten schools, both at top 10 schools? Just have you guys talked at all, or how kind of funny is that you both are in this position?
Actually, you know, we had a GA. His name is Rob. He works with the Indiana Pacers G League team now. You know, he texted me and Marcus in a group chat this morning and said, "Yeah, I'm just throwing a couple words in here to get you guys fired up to play against each other." I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you know, I'm happy for him. You know, we both worked really hard to get to this point. And it's just going to be a lot of excitement going in tomorrow.
Obviously, he's stepping into a bigger role, like Brian said, the last 2 weeks. When you found out he dropped 32 against Northwestern, were you surprised, or was that kind of expected of him?
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't surprised with me at all. Like I said earlier, you know, he gets to his spots. He doesn't let anything, you know, speed him up. You know, he plays under control. So, you know, seeing the film and how he got those 32 points, it didn't surprise me.
Just kind of the size and interchangeability they have in the backcourt. Just how hard is that to contend with?
You know, it's going to be really hard. You know, but they have to guard us too. With that size they have at the guard position, you know, they're gonna be at a disadvantage guarding us as well. So it's going to be challenges on both ends.
This is going to probably be your first real taste of what this place is like. Even if the students aren't here, you know, for a big game. Just what are you kind of expecting?
I don't know, because this place has been nothing short of amazing so far, and I just can't imagine it'll be crazier. So I don't know. I'm ready for it though.
You described offense early in the season. You had a circus in your head after the last game. How much, just as you get more comfortable, how much just does the flow of the offense fit into your game more, and do you feel more comfortable taking over in the spots you need?
No, I feel a lot more comfortable. You know, it's kind of come, you know, more easy to me. I don't feel, you know, as rushed, and you know, I don't think as much. Reading the plays off the board that, you know, PJ puts up, I don't worry too much about it. I don't think too much. It kind of just comes as a second nature to me, and I don't have to worry about that part of my offense taken away from my game. Worrying about if I'm in the right position or anything like that. I can just go out there and react to it, and, you know, be in the right positions.
What was the way that you learned it and you just felt it as you were going through the season? What kind of extra steps did you take to get caught up?
We watched film, and like on game days, I would run, like we would do a walkthrough where I would run the point guard and the two guard to get those extra reps of what plays that we'd run that night. So that's how I got the extra reps.
You had two passes that stand out against Maryland, the Edie dunk on the pick and roll, and then the one to Trey.
Mason.
Was it Mason?
Yep.
Okay, Mason. Do you make those passes at the beginning of the year? I feel like I was kind of still adjusting to everybody, learning everybody's play style, where they'll be. You know, it's hard, you know, learning to play with Zach, just because, I mean, obviously his game speaks for itself and everybody knows. And I never played with a traditional big like Zach. So just being able to, you know, have a lob threat that I can throw it to, and just being able to throw it to somebody that 9 times 10 is going to catch wherever you put it. It took some learning to do, but, you know, I feel like I'm adjusting to it now, and that's helped me too.
it's kind of 6th, 7th marquee game of the year already. Does that just stack in your mind about like just being here in these moments and all the things that like you could experience this year? And when did that come into your mind that you might leave Southern Illinois to come here to come to a bigger opportunity?
I mean that's what I've worked for. I've worked to be in these type of moments, these type of games, and to just see it come to life. I mean, it's nothing but a blessing. I'm gonna have my family here to watch me play. I mean, this is something that I've worked my whole life for, and I'll never take it for granted. So yeah. What was your other question? I think I missed that. Okay.
How do you know when you're in rhythm as a shooter, and what does shooting rhythm mean to you? Like, is it in your feet? Is it on the catch? Is it stepping into the shot?
I think it's all of the above. Just being shot ready, feet, arms on the release, and just sticking your follow through and when you're landing. And being in rhythm is really important as a shooter. When you feel like you're in rhythm, I mean, the basket just looks that more wider. It feels like everything that you throw up has a chance to go in. I would say right now I'm still trying to kind of find my rhythm. But I mean, the coaches and the players are telling me to keep shooting, so that's helping my confidence.
What were your thoughts in Illinois as a program growing up?
I went to a couple of D Brown camps, so I was pretty familiar with them. I know they've always been a top level program, so I've always heard that it's a good game between us two and them. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to a physical and hard-nosed game.
Teamwork.